Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 16. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also the reactions. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So, we have one comment from last week's video, and it's from Queen Scarlet Pimp Sunkiss. Hey, boo. Gizzard is the textbook definition of an unevolved Virgo. They are demons with angel wings. Ooh. And she also never has a storyline. She likes to lie, but then when you lie on somebody she likes, all hell breaks loose. Yes, Gizelle has nothing. Like, Gizelle, how many seasons are we going to just let Gizelle go by without doing anything at all besides trying to produce the episodes? Like, how many times are we going to use, and it seems like it's just Potomac, that we're going to use the husband cheating as a storyline. We're going to say these husbands is out here cheating and left, right, up, and down. Like, how much longer are we going to do this? Yeah. Robin, she going dress shopping for her upcoming wedding. I just want to know, why was there a big old sign that says bride to be like Robin Dixon? Was that really necessary? Or was that so like when customers come in, they were like, oh my goodness, Robin Dixon from Real Housewives of Potomac, she got her dress here. Why can't we should get our dress here too? And it was kind of like deja vu. So I was like, is this for people who are getting married again, getting married to the same person? I just thought it was funny that the store was called Deja Vu. But anyways, Robert and Juan, they don't have anything ready for the wedding. I'm talking about from the wedding cake, the license, the ring, the dress, the venue. The only thing that they have is themselves for this wedding. And I'm like, Robin, like, how is it that you got assistants that's supposed to be helping you and you still don't have everything together? Because when I got married, I was on a limited budget. I done told this story again. Me and my husband, we was going to go down to the Justice of the Peace and call it a day. But his mom got wind of what we was going to do and was like, okay, well, her and my husband's cousin's like, okay, we're going to get everything together. So me personally, only thing I had to do was get me a dress, get me my shoes, and get my veil. And like, I had to get some Spanx so I can look cute in my dress. Yes, I did my own hair. My mother-in-law and my husband's cousin, they did everything. They got the food together, the venue together. My husband's cousin, she is a phenom at like throwing parties. So she decorated the church, she decorated the venue, they got the cake, they got the napkins with our names on it. And the day we got married, they did everything. And I was like, how is it that we had this limited budget and was able to get things done? But you, Robin, with this a whole lot better budget than what I had, and you still don't have everything. Like, me and my husband, we went down to the courthouse on like a Monday, I believe, to get our license, and we was married by like that Saturday, the next Saturday. Yeah. And we was like, yeah, got things done, send it back in, because you got to do that to make sure it's registered that we're legally married. And I was like, I'm trying to figure out how, like, is this what your storyline is? Like, I'm so busy that I can't get things done, but now that the show, like, we're about to finish wrapping up, so I have to do something. I don't know, because we have been waiting several of the years for you. Well, I mean, I haven't been waiting. Y'all been going on for several of the years about y'all getting married and all this other stuff. Either way, I don't care whether they get married or not, or they got married or not, because it came out like last week that they like supposedly got married. Whether that was true or not, I really don't care. But anyways, Ashley, she comes in to tell Gizelle that Mia was admiring Wendy, and Wendy was intrigued about this admiration that, you know, Mia had towards her. And Ashley does what she does best. She like gets her like cheaters like host on them, like, well, they were having a lot of fun and they left together. I don't know what happened, but they did leave together. So like you're imagining all the scenarios that could have happened between these two. Like Ashley, she stayed long enough so that she can pass this baton to Gizelle and she can check the deuces and let Gizelle does what she does best, is add on, subtract, and do all these things. Like in this episode, Gizelle told us that she likes to lie on people and spread these lies to other people. But when somebody says something about her, it's the end of the world. But ma'am, you've been lying on people like for the longest time. This season alone, you have lied on Chris, flipped and turned, and did back flips about what really happened between y'all, and then decided to join in on bringing somebody else on the lie that Chris was out here doing ABC and the D. Just a flat out lie. Like the only two people who are not liars on the show is Candace and Wendy. Candace and Wendy are the only people on this show who will not lie. Everybody else will lie to satisfy self or to satisfy Gizelle, and you cannot tell me any way else. So this makes Gizelle happy because 1, she likes telling people's business, and 2, she likes spreading rumors, and 3, she likes lying on people. So this is making her happy. She can go out here and remix what Ashley has told her, read between the lines, fill in the blanks, and now this is why Wendy and Mia don't get along, because Wendy is so infatuated with Mia. Now, to me, and it just been me probably putting 20 on 10, it was seeming like when Gizelle found out that Mia kind of sort of may or not had a crush on Wendy, it was given, why would she have a crush on Wendy when she could have a crush on me because I'm a lot more cuter than Wendy? Why would somebody else? Like Wendy already, you can't tell me otherwise that Gizelle is not a little bit jealous that Wendy and Candace are happily married women who she lied on several of the times about their husbands wanting to get with her or made her feel uncomfortable and all these things. So not how dare you have this somebody else liking you as well. It was giving that. And it was also giving, oh, I can use this and I can spread more lies about Wendy because I don't really care for Wendy, because Wendy is everything that I think Wendy is and has everything that I think I should have, and how dare she have it and I don't. And I could be just, this could be just all in my head. So, where we at? Well, I'm looking over here because I'm looking at my notes. Y'all, I finally able to use my camcorder again because I bought a little piece. I know y'all not caring about this, but my quality is going to be a lot better because I bought this piece that has like a SD slot to it, so I can start using my camcorder again, because my new computer system does not come with a SD slot. Yeah. But anyways, I can start using my camcorder again, so the quality will be a little bit better. Yeah, where we at? Yeah, they discuss this bachelorette party where Karen and Wendy are not invited. We already know why Karen's not invited, because Karen basically she told her, your wedding is fake. I know it's fake. You know it's fake. Juan got a girlfriend over here in the next town over. They be hopping and skipping and walking down the street holding hands. You know about her. I know about her. A lot of people know about her. And some people like, yeah, I did hear some rumors about that. But, that's why Karen is not invited. Wendy is not invited because she laughed when Karen was going on about how Juan made her uncomfortable and how he squoze her. Is it squoze or squares? Because I know my brother be like, squares is not a word. So I'm going to use squoze. He was squeezing. This is squeezing. He was squeezing her tight that her breasts felt like they was going to her vertebrae. Wendy laughed about this. So in Robin's mind, you laughing about this woman saying that my fiance did this, you are no friend of mine. Now, I come from the school of, if it's funny, I'm going to laugh. Now, like, if somebody getting hurt in the process, no, that's not funny. No. But, like, certain things I would have laughed at. There's been plenty of times my mama has done something and I have cackled. She had this doggone it, this hoodie shirt that she just refused to get rid of, and I just did not know why she had it on. And I would doggone it roast her every time she put it on. Like, man, what are you doing? Like, I'm a laugher at people. I'm gonna laugh. Like, you slip and fall, I'm gonna make sure you're all right, but I'm gonna laugh because falling is funny. Shoot, I didn't fail several times. I didn't fall down the stairs, and this I was falling. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm falling down the stairs. Like, things like that. I fell in the doggone convenience store like a few months ago when I was going to get my coffee. Completely tripped over the little mat that's over there by like the cappuccino section. Fell. Nobody was there, but if somebody had a laugh, I mean, falling is funny. So, since Wendy was laughing at what Karen was saying, you were no friend of mine. So again, excluding Wendy from another festivity, or Robin Dixon's festivity. And I just think it's funny how they are not even trying to hide the hypocrisy or the lying at this point. Because we had the whole Robin Dixon family day at the park that was completely unorganized, and Wendy was not invited. But then we go a little bit further in the season, and when Karen did the same thing to Charisse, Gizelle and Robin were very annoyed. Like, why would you not invite Charisse somewhere? Like, that's really mean of you. Why would you do that? Only for Robin to turn around and do the exact same thing again. And it's also, I'm going to make sure that you're not going to be in this scene, so therefore you're not going to get paid for this scene. But Wendy still was able to go off, get on her other job, her commentary job, where she's using one of her 4 degrees to talk politics. And she got her money from that, and Bravo filming that. So thank you, Robin. She still got paid. Karen, she was off also making money for her candles, and she decided to post like, hey, this is me giving a check while I'm out here making money and y'all out here doing y'all little bridal, you know, y'all this bachelorette party thing. Y'all have fun, but while y'all out there spending money, I'm out here making money. Yes, I mean, she did spend money to get some things going, but she's spending money so she can make money. Where we at? So again, Gizelle getting the mess started, you know, adding on, subtracting, and flat out lying. So now Mia has flipped it that, and a little bit of Gizelle, that Wendy wants Mia, and Wendy wanted to look and touch when Mia. Wendy wants, this is the story that they're going on. Wendy wants Mia, and Wendy wanted to look and touch Mia down below. Gizelle's already told Robin her version, and she's most likely added some lies in there as well. And the fact that these ladies is always lying, and Mia being one of them, I just don't believe it. Because apparently she got on What's Happening Live, but what's happening? Watch What Happens Live. I said, yeah, that Watch What's Happening Live, and said nothing happened between her and Wendy. But she's all on this show making it seem like Wendy was out going chasing her down because she wanted her so bad. Like, Mia is a known liar. Gizelle, she will hear a story and add a lie onto the story. And Ashley has no problem insinuating something happened. So they're very, very dangerous. And you know, that's a bad combination when y'all getting together and just making up. It's like, it's pathological at this time, the way y'all could just completely just make up a complete and utter lie. And for what? So it's, you know, the bachelorette party. Ashley and Mia wearing the same outfit, and okay, whatever. They're there. They're at the strip club. Now we got, after, you know, watching strippers for a minute, now we got to ask Ashley what she's going on with Michael. And I found it funny that it was Candace the one to be like, you over here talking about you not dating nobody. Well, Michael has been dating before, during, and after y'all got married. And it wasn't with you. He was down at Chris's club with some other woman. Completely cracking Ashley's face. Now, my thing is Michael doing these things on purpose to get caught as a way to solidify Ashley's spot for next season? Like, this season they're going through a divorce and everything else. She's trying to date. He's possibly dating other people, even though he was doing that while they was supposed to be, before they got separated and was talking about divorce. So it's like, it's to me, it's feeling like they got together. Michael, you doing too much on the show, but we want to still use you doing too much in life in general. You continue to be out here doing your thing and possibly getting caught. This is going to help Ashley stay on the show, so she's bringing more money into the house. Now, I don't feel bad about Candace bringing it up, because you felt comfortable coming to her and telling her that Deborah said that Chris was like giving her the eye, and Chris was rubbing up and down on her and doing all this thing. You felt comfortable bringing Deborah on here to do that, and you did it in front of the group. Candace is only repaying the favor, doing the exact same thing. Oh, you think you happy? Oh, you not dating because Michael said he not dating? Well, he was down at Chris's, club, restaurant situation, and he had him a woman. Chris said the girl was ugly, but that's neither here nor there. And she was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I really don't care for real. But what I do care about is Sharice calling Karen a liar. And we've seen you lie too, man. Like, you are another part of the group that likes to lie. You sat there on the phone and said that you did not have to put one, okay, granted, you said you didn't have to lay your finger on Robin to, get her to sit down. You laid, at least 8 of them to sit her down. The thumbs, are they technically fingers? But y'all know what I'm saying. You had to get up at your seat, put your hands on Robin, walk her back a few steps, and make her sit down. And then you got on TV and then lied and said you didn't have to do that. And then when the footage was shown, you still lied and said that didn't happen. Like, we didn't see you on videotape doing that. It's like, y'all lied like the cameras weren't there to capture everything. It's like hypocritical. It's the lying, and it's like, y'all make it seem like we stupid, like we don't believe our eyes. Like, granted, they got technology now to I can be looking like somebody, looking like and sound like somebody completely and utterly different. But Bravo ain't finna be using their technology to be doing all that mess, at least yet. At least I hope they won't. But we saw you. We saw you do this. Now she talking about I don't be speaking on Karen. I don't be putting her business out there. You are the one. Is she not the one that brought up the whole blue eye situation in the first place? But you're not putting up, me putting Karen's business out in the street. Now she talking about Karen will be out here hunting on any man that cross her path. They was out in the club years ago. This is what Sharice is saying. And Karen got drunk and she was in the bathroom with some random worker, just doing whatever it is she was doing in the bathroom with somebody who was not raped, to somebody who works at this restaurant. And I was like, y'all. I was like, it's giving off that you were obsessed with Karen. Because, a lot of people why she would be obsessed with Karen? Because, she is a socialite in the Potomac area, and Karen isn't. She had to bring Karen on the show. Let's be for real. Sharice and Karen were not friends. They was both at an event where the producers were at, and they thought Karen had a good fit for the show. So they brought her in. All the rest of most of the girls, they knew Sharice for X amount of time. She was like, these are my friends, they would be good for the show. Karen, you look like you would be a fit, so we're gonna bring you in. And it's the fact that somebody that you didn't handpick yourself outshined you and is more suited for, like, Sharice may be suited as this socialite of Potomac, but that does not translate well to being this, a TV persona. Karen, she has that, and Sharice doesn't. And I'm like, I don't know why she does not get that, or Gizelle and Robin don't get that. Like, she's the queen of Potomac, yada, yada, yada. She is the real socialite. Yeah, that's good. But Karen is Real Housewives of Potomac, in my opinion. So, at this point, they get to talking about Karen dating somebody who was in the hotel business and it's not her driver and this, that, and the third. And it's like, Mia was like, hold up, Karen did this and that. And Gizelle was like, Mia, you're making things up. And I was like, Gizelle, you be wanting to talk. But before I could get that all the way, the thought from my mind to speaking out loud, Mia was like, well, I learned from you. And I was like, yes, Mia, even though I don't like you like that for real, please call Gizelle out on doing the same thing that she always does, which is lie. Now, what they basically was saying is something Mia got in her confession. Was like she talked to Gordon, and Gordon said, sometimes, when an older man has a younger wife, the husband, he can't do what he used to do when he was younger. And the wife, she's still younger. She still have want to be out here doing these things. So she'll get her a little somebody on the side where she go off and do what she want to do with. This is what Bonnie Blue has been saying for the longest time. And if you're not subscribed to Bonnie Blue, what are you doing? She's been saying this for a while, that Karen and Ray may have a, agreement that, long as she's not like flaunting it, she wouldn't go out here, sees her somebody her age or maybe a little bit younger, do what she need to do, and she gonna come on back home to Ray. Just don't be disrespectful with it. And I was like, Bonnie Blue has been saying that for the longest time. And I know she probably got a chuckle out of it when Mia just, basically said what she'd been saying. And I just imagine that you weren't invited to an event, but they spent a good amount of the time at this event talking about you. It's coming off like Sharice is kind of like, she wants what Karen has on this show, and she's mad that she don't have it like that for real. So I'm just gonna come out here and make up lies about you. That's what it's coming off to me. That is what I am thinking. I don't know about y'all, but that's what it's coming off of. So, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, but y'all, did y'all notice that when all this information about Karen was coming up, Candace, she was like, oh my goodness, and she was kind of sort of laughing. So, it's okay when somebody laughs about somebody else, they could still be friends. But when somebody laughs at something with Robin or Gizelle, you are not my friend because you're laughing at something that was said about me. The hypocrisy, I'm telling y'all. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure notifications are on, so on my Facebook of a video. You can click on it, you can like it, and share it with your people, and you can come up and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do, and tell your people to tell their people to come up and be one of my peoples. But okay, then icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.